Hi, Joey.
In a
Good
second, we'll get
morning.
started. Mary, I know you want to jump in early in the conversation. Oh, who's that?
Yes, I just unmuted myself. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
I will. We have a little Nowruz video we're going to show, and then we're going to go right to you. I think
Beautiful.
is the plan.
Yay.
Hot dog, and this video is brought to you by your social.
The British, yeah, I was going to do that. That's my words exactly, Lorna.
What's that in, Joey?
They were my words exactly. I was going to use. I was just prepping Mary.
Okay.
Carly's going to set that up, and we will get that started. This I believe it's Saturday night is Nowruz. Is it New Year's or New Day? My daughter keeps correcting me, but I think it's the spring equinox is what it's based on.
It's the new
right?
year.
And hold on a second, Carly, hold on. Brought to you by the lovely people at our diversity committee, who are doing a great job at keeping us connected to the world and all the beautiful, diverse people in it. Right?
That's right.
Okay, go on, Carly. Let's learn about Nowruz.
What's Nowruz, you ask? Well, it's the Persian New Year. It's a celebration of spring and it marks the first day of the Iranian calendar. This is one of the oldest Persian supermarkets in the heart of London, and it's always buzzing around the new year.
For me, it's been brought down through my generation. We've been told about the culture of Iran and the celebration of the new year, which brings new light of spring into action for the year. And it's just a time to be joyful.
This is called a hafsin. I'll be making one at home too.
Thank you very much. See, I learned some things.
Very cool. I was with a friend of mine who is Persian, and she was mentioning how this is celebrated all over. I mean, you forget about where the Persian Empire was, but so in China and Russia, Iran, of course, and it's just there was a celebration yesterday that involved jumping over bonfires to let go of bad things, and it's just a cool thing I didn't know anything much about. So thank you for letting us share that.
Yeah, that's our pleasure. Always great to learn something new. All right. Excellent. We're going to, does anybody else want to tell me something good before we move on? Tell me something good. Anything happened this week you want to share? I think there's a lot going on in the world, and I think we need to double down on being grateful and recognizing the small things in life, right? And the small victories, the small events that really make up the total beauty of our lives. So share. Don't. This is not just for giant, mind-blowing, earth-shattering events. It's for small stuff too. So if anybody wants to share, please do that. I was happy to see Rich yesterday, unexpectedly. It was really nice to see him out in the wild there.
Same here.
Anyone else want to share something good for this week? Clint is picking up another clothes donation today. It's Clint, your dedication to that process is really beautiful, and it's wonderful that you're able to participate at that level. Anyone else?
No.
Who said that? Anybody? All right, guys. I'm not gonna torture you with this. Let's move forward. There is a KW International has a fundraising organization for the refugees in Ukraine, and they're selling T-shirts to raise money. All the profits go to support. We have market centers all and around and in Ukraine, and so the people fleeing from Ukraine, they can from the Ukraine can receive some. We're funneling money to those market centers so that they can help the people fleeing from the Ukraine. The link, it's a nice T-shirt too. The link will be in the daily update, and I'm sure Carly will put it in the chat here. All right, let's go to Mary because I know Mary has to get going. Mary, you wanna talk for a minute or so before we jump in?
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. By the way, I have the gift certificates that I promised you for your raffles for the competition that you have for the, I think, text or phone calls.
You're so great.
I have to take a photo of this. I have to post this.
And I think Rob is going to be the.
Yeah, if you can just get in touch with me so I can either bring it or send it, because I have it already.
Robert Paula will reach out to you. Thank you, Mary, again,
yes,
for all your support.
No problem. So it's Mary Kay, Advanced Group Property Inspections. Thank you so much. I would like to thank you all for being so wonderful. I have so many of you calling me, giving us inspections, and being so wonderful. Yes, the other day I got a phone call and I missed the phone call. I called back to say, if I can help them out. It was one of your agents. I'm so sorry. I was looking to see who it was, and then she goes, "Oh, my beautiful Mary, I already spoke to Maggie, and it made me feel so good that you guys know me in that level of being so grateful and thanking me and embracing me the way you guys embrace me. It's not like, oh, I don't know who you are. It's like, oh, we took care of it. We love you. We give you inspections all the time. Just know that even if you miss a phone call, we're still going to schedule inspections. So thank you for that. I appreciate that very much." And with inspections 7 days a week, you already know this, the amazingness that we have. I'm always available to pick up your phone Saturday, Sunday. I'm so sorry, my dog is barking. We'll make sure that he goes into his room. Saturday, Sunday, I pick up the phone. I will put my phone number in the chat. And after hours, or if you call the office and Maggie, let's say, is busy, she's not being able to call you back in 5-10 minutes, please call me, text me. It doesn't matter what time, even in the evenings, I will take care of you. You have a question, anything that you need. Also, wanted to remind you that, so sorry about my doggy, to remind you also that we are licensed, we're bonded, we're insured, we're contractors, we're the best of the best, and that this industry does not need to be controlled by the state. Anybody can do inspections. So thank you for recognizing and realizing how qualified and how amazing we are. And just know you will sleep at night. You would never worry about your inspection because we know exactly what we're doing, and we'll go over the report with on the spot with every client. Please bring your buyers there. We would not scare them, believe me, because we know how to present a problem. Unless the house is going down the hill, we'll never lose your deal, and we'll always be there for you. You get the report, you have a question, give us a call. Months later, you have a question, give us a call. We're always here. We love you for everything that you do for us. And I promise you, we will never put you in a trouble or any kind of a lawsuit because we've never been sued yet. So let's say we've never been sued. Let me not say yet, so because I don't want to jinx it. And Happy New Year to all of my Persian friends. I have a lot of them and I love them. I cook their rice. I know million kinds of their rice. And I know that they are people with a big heart. They give me a lot of inspections and we love them. And we are, celebrating New Year. I think New Year should have, for all of us, be in spring because that's where everything is starting, right? Start of a new year. Why are we doing in the middle of the winter? But I guess it is what it is. So that's smart. I always say that. I love you all. Any questions you have, please text me. I'll put my number in the chat. I just wanted to say thank you for being so amazing. Joey, I love you with all my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
You have a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah, it would be logical to start the new year at the beginning of spring, but hey, we're sold on another set of rules. All right, let's move on. Thank you, Mary. Have a great day. What's happening?
Oh, real quick.
Yes, Brian.
Just to interrupt, I had a slide in there, but I think I added it too late. But I wanted to add it in the something good category. I got word back officially from the DRE that KW Larchmont is back. It's back on the menu. Everybody can use their old business cards. They can make new business cards with the KW Larchmont logo. KW Larchmont, Keller Williams Larchmont. There we go. It's back. Just wanted to make sure everybody knows.
And Brian needs to be acknowledged for his efforts in making that all happen because it really it's a very tedious process to get that done. So
and in record time, I would add, because I have other offices that are still waiting for this to be done, and it's been filed for a long time. So that goes to Brian's efforts. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's he knows how to put his foot on the gas for sure.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Yeah,
of course.
Agreed. Thank you, sir. All right. Your number one fan, Tracy, said Brian rules. Your number two fan, Rob, said Brian rocks. All right, let's move forward. What? Oh, Rob, it's you. You rock too, Rob.
Well, and helping Brian with that, I do have a scalable EPS/PDF version of the logo. So I can get that to Brian, and if anybody else needs that too. So that way it always looks high resolution.
That'd be great.
Thank you, Rob.
No problem. Talking this morning, we do Rise and Shine, and we've had some great conversations. Yesterday, we were talking about new development and how a lot of the new developers are no longer offering broker commissions. And some of them have greatly reduced their commissions from 3% to 2% to just $5,000 flat. So we've had those discussions in the morning. We've had what we need to do when we transfer from an old landlord to a new landlord, and there's issues with the tenants. All of those kind of things happen on our 9 a.m. call, and we just really have a great time just growing together and supporting one another in that. So everybody's welcome to that. I do want to say I've been talking about accountability and about doing that so you can help push yourself. And I have like a personal example of that, where yesterday I was at the gym and I was leg pressing and I was really exhausted. It was at the end of my workout. And if you time block something and you have a definite end time, I've heard from a number of really amazing leaders out there that it's a great incentive, because then you know in that last moment, you give it your all. And same thing when you do something when it comes to the time blocking. For me, I was able to push out that last leg press and just give it all my energy, knowing it was my last one. And then I can do the same thing when it comes to my database cleanup, when it comes to lead generation, all of those sort of things. I am able to do that as well. In fact, today, I even did that on the way in. I gave myself a goal of 5 people, and I think I reached out to a total of 12 people while I was driving in. And one of those people is now asking for me to do the official appraisal for their home because they're getting ready to list it for their dad. And that was something that just came about because I just kept keeping in touch with them, drip campaign. And then today I made the actual personal reach out. So that's my coaching tip of the day, to not only be accountable, but when you also time block and put those time blocks in place, it allows you to push yourself because you know that there's a definite in there and you can measure it.
Have you ever heard the example of you have a scheduled vacation, and those 3 days before you go on that vacation, you are working so hard to get everything in place and everything punctuated and bows put on everything so that you can go on vacation with a clear mind, right, and enjoy yourself. The efficiency of those 3 days, if you can carry that into your business, you will be, monster. You will get so much done and you will be so efficient. You might even be able to take off a few days, right? And so, work like you're about to go on vacation, and get your systems in order, get everything buttoned up so that you can have a life.
Really great, love it.
Yep. All right, next, what do we have? Rob, is it more Rob? What do you got next, Rob?
The lead generation for this week was texting. So our challenge for you by this Friday, who can have the most texts, and then you win a gift card to Starbucks, $20 gift card. So send it in to me on Friday and I will see who came in on top.
Guys, texting is so easy. Just text like 5 people, 10 people a day. You will be so surprised at the response. It is the lowest, most effective form of lead generation. Just reconnect with people. Don't make a big deal out of it. Low expectations. Hey, how you doing? I've been thinking about you. If you can pin back to something personal, how's your son doing in their new school? How's the new dog doing? Last time we talked, you said you were going to a restaurant. How was that? Just do it. And yes, it's a contest for the whole office, right, Rob?
Yes. Yes, we've opened it up to the whole office.
Get in there and just do it. I'm telling you, it will. You will get. You'll have fun with it because it's non-confrontational. No one's going to reject you. Okay.
Agreed.
Trust me. All right. You're not asking for anything but relationship.
And again, those of you that are having some fabulous listings out there and you want to have some fabulous people helping you with your open houses, we have those people for you. Go ahead and reach out to me and I can put you in touch. I have had so many listing agents tell me what a help it was, either having somebody there at their open house to actually help them set up and help them with the support, or even at times just taking over an entire day, doing a day they weren't even planning, like a Thursday or Friday, doing a twilight open house. So go ahead and reach out to me and we will get you connected with some of the great people out there that can help you.
You don't know what leverage feels like until you use it.
Yeah.
Right. We get so used to disparity, right? To doing with the minimum. Here, what about if you had the maximum? What if you had, like 4 people at your open house that were, all color coordinated and had the information on the house, and we're just there to serve and to help and to answer questions.
And
excellent.
Can I sneak in on this because something was brought up in the last CAR broker meeting?
Oh, geez, did I say something?
Yeah, I know.
No.
Okay. I'm not sure this open house help. Are they listings within the office?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to caution agents that because I know that it happens. I know that other offices, have, doing open houses for other brokerages.
Right. There's liability in that.
There is liability
Yeah.
in it that you're not covered on your E&O, you're not covered on personal liability insurance, slip and fall kind of thing. And the thing that was added in this last meeting is that the DRE is now weighed in on this. And the DRE is saying this is not acceptable. So, according to Kathy Maringer, who is the broker of every single compass along the state, she has been told by the DRE that they are doing visits to open houses, not necessarily to find this thing, but making sure that, who's holding the open house is licensed. So for those of you who have an unlicensed person, it's acceptable to have somebody there, but all they can do is basically open the door and point to the, they can't answer any questions. So yeah, exactly. Yes. And Joey, you did that very well.
Yeah.
So keep on the lookout for that.
So I thought they couldn't talk about price. They couldn't talk about the terms of the deal, but you're saying they can't even talk about describe the house?
Well, because that would, obviously you can say the master bedroom is there if it's obvious that the master bedroom is there, but any other details about the master bedroom, I would refrain from. Yeah.
We don't use master bedroom anymore.
I'm sorry. Yes. Primary. Oh, yes, it's gonna be. Yeah.
Rich,
Primary.
I was told by Kathy years ago that you literally, if you had an unlicensed person and there were obviously 3 bedrooms, the person can't even say there's 3 bedrooms. They have to just hand them the sheet of paper and allow them in the house. There was literally nothing they could say.
I think that's a little overcautious because she's probably had many lawsuits, but I think that you can point people in the direction and say, there is the primary bedroom and bath is this way, and but I wouldn't elaborate anymore. So
got it. Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome.
Mock transaction, residential purchase agreement, March 16th, coaching session, extended time 2 to 3, 3:30. Rob, is this you, Rob?
This is for all the coaching agents, and what everybody in coaching received a home, and they were to put together their entire package and submit it. And today, during our session, we are going to go ahead and go over that package and evaluate it. So it's a learning process. You get to do it in real time and get a feel for what it's like to do an actual RPA offer.
Excellent. Thank you, Rob. Oh, let's not forget, again, Friday, March 25th, between 11 and 2 o'clock, we are going to be having our awards ceremony. Everyone is invited, and we encourage everyone to come. We are going out of our way to have a nice venue with some food and adult beverages, and to create a festive moment, thanks to our good friend Paula. This is Mary Kay's son's venue, Michael, and we're so grateful to Mary for connecting us with that and making that possible. Did I forget anything, Paula?
No, that's pretty much it. We look forward to seeing all of you at the award ceremony. We're very excited, and yeah, we look forward to it.
Great. Thank you, Paula, for your hard work on this. And yes, it'll be a fun time for all. Don't schedule any appointments, or take the afternoon off. There's also there's a Eventbrite that is in the chat right now. Please, so we can get an idea of how many people we're dealing with here. Right, the more the better. It's large, it's spacious. There's plenty of space if you're still not feeling comfortable with tight, close spaces. You could wear a mask, and it's spacious. There will be a great opportunity to network. This is more, Brenda, I see you asked if there +1 was possible. This is not that kind of event. It's an agent only event. We're not really, if you have someone who is a realtor who you'd like to bring, sure. But on the +1 side, this is more of an inner office celebration. Okay. Upcoming classes this week. Chrissy has her 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Power hour. I encourage you all to jump in there and do your lead generation in a supportive environment, right? The tech calls this week are consumer app, marketing with KW, Scott Leroy marketing overview, which has tons of add-ons and extras. And then next week, on Tuesday is Facebook Ads 101, and as usual on Monday it's Facebook Ads 101, and on Tuesday Command Overview. Carly, can we shift that? It doesn't make sense to have today's class on there since it's too late for today's class. So if we have next Wednesday's class down here at the bottom, that would be great.
Yeah, I can fix that. This is just the one I use for the emails that go out.
That's good. Thank you. Spark series, again, 10 to 11:30. Chrissy's doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she's doing elementals. Again, it's 10 to 11:30, same Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, today at 1 p.m. we have a Tony Robbins speaker coming in via Zoom. I think there's probably about 15 people signed up already. If anyone else wants to jump in last minute, there is a link to sign up. Tony always delivers. It's a very, very supportive kind of personal growth agenda that I believe is of value. So jump in there. If you need a little stirring of the pot or a little bit of inspiration today, I'm sure you will find it there. There goes the link there in the chat also. All right, Clearmark, Ven, are you on there? You want to talk about this? I don't know if Ven's on today.
I am here. Hey guys, so tomorrow we'll go over some farming on how to establish a farm, how to be successful in a farm, and then possibly even looking for information like phone numbers and emails for the people in your farm. So yeah, join me tomorrow from 12 to 1 and we'll get that all hammered out. Thanks.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Again, Eventbrite. Register. Okay. All the links are in the daily update. And like Brian said, we're back and we're bad. All right, let's move on to core services. Mary Kay did her thing. Thank you, Mary Kay. Andy is sick, so she won't be with us today. She has a little COVID, so everybody send her your best. Raha, are you with us today?
Hello, yes. How are
So
you?
good to hear your voice. Maybe someday we'll see your beautiful face.
I like your background.
I thank you.
Yeah.
And that for you.
Yes, much appreciated. Today, I wanted to give another friendly reminder that I feel often I have to chase down agents for their AVIDs, their agent visual inspection disclosures. Friendly reminder that if you are the listing agent, that this is a statutory disclosure, and any information on that, if it's given after the deadline, the buyers can have 5 days to review it and could cancel the deal if they see something on there they don't like. So we want to prevent that and make sure that you provide that as soon as possible and not towards the end of the deal.
Yep.
It feels like agents do not like this task at all, but we really need to have that done very early on. So yes.
Well, it's some re-engineering, right? I think it used to be that agents would kind of casually do the AVIDs towards the end of the transaction. Now that we fully understand that the AVID is a disclosure that needs to be taken sooner than later, and Rich, I see, has gone off mute and ready to jump in there. The sooner you get the AVID done, listen, I was just talking to an agent yesterday, and Rich, please correct me if I'm wrong, but they were going into a no contingency. They were accepting no contingencies offers, right? And I said, hey, if you really want to bulletproof the no contingency offers, you have to get them all the disclosures, get them your AVID, get them everything the seller needs to deliver to them now, right? And then you could truly say your no contingencies, right? And there's no wiggle room on that.
Right. They have to be delivered prior to the offer being written.
Written or accepted?
Yes, written. Yes. So before an offer is even written, an agent calls you and say, I have a buyer who's going to be writing an offer. And it's like, okay, Mr. Buyer's agent, here are all the disclosures. And that means everything. And to Raha's position about the AVID, remember the AVID for the listing agent is attached to the TDS. So the TDS isn't complete until that AVID is done. So that's why there's the five days. But if you want a truly non-contingent, all that stuff needs to be delivered prior to the offer being written.
So in this particular case, they were delivering all that stuff with the counter offer.
Too late.
Too late
they would still have that 5 day of rescission. So
starting on the acceptance date?
Yes. Yeah.
Not when they receive the.
Well, there could be an argument that
I would argue that.
It. Yeah, you could argue that. Yeah.
So whatever's left, drag
Right.
it on for a couple of days before you accept it.
Right.
Right. It's 5 days from when it's delivered.
Correct.
Got it.
Really 3 if you deliver it in person. So. Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing a lot of, how you put like the offer deadline on the MLS. A lot of agents have been putting like, please email for the full set so that they can receive it before they send out their offer. So you could do that too.
Now, do you have to make sure they download it, or, if it's just out there,
I mean, some attach it to the MLS, but the best thing would be maybe to just put a note in there that to email for all the offers or reports rather and disclosures before you.
Remember, a link is an adequate way to deliver now. Also, if you send them a link, that's delivery. If you send it to
right, if you send them a link, but if you passively just attach it to the MLS listing.
No, I would not do that.
Right. And some agents are doing, contingency, receipt of documents
Receipt of reports, yeah.
Receipt of reports.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Raha.
Thank you.
Want to get a visual on you next week, okay?
Okay, sure.
Bye. Ben, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Yeah, I think we'll all be at the awards, so we'll all touch bases there. Just real quickly, so I don't know if anybody was waiting for it, but it's the Fed's funds rate did go up 0.25% today. So it's funny because I follow the stock market pretty vividly, and the market is reacting to it. But I think we all expected this to happen too. So I don't understand the chaos. But anyhow, keep that in mind. Couple conversations to have that I'm telling other agents to have with their buyers and sellers. Of course, buyers that the rates should be motivating buyers to jump if they want to make a move here, because as rates go up, their payments are going to go up as well. But for sellers, a lot of sellers don't understand this. Is remember, if it's the principal residence and they live in there for 2 years plus, they can avoid up to $500,000 if they're married in capital gains tax. So keep the conversation going. Let people know, update them, educate them, and if someone's on the fence, they might want to sell. No, it's not for everybody, of course, but it's there. So
it's good touch.
Yeah.
2 years has passed since you purchased the property, and you can now
avoid capital gains tax for $250,000 for a single and $500,000 for a married couple, tax free.
Perfect. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
As usual. All right, birthdays. Layla. April Bella's coming up today. It's tomorrow. Layla's today. April tomorrow. Dragona on Friday. Bea on Saturday. Ashley and Chris O'Brien on Sunday. Happy birthday, you guys. Can't believe I worked that all out in my head off the top. Let's see. Congratulations on closed escrows. This is looking good. Peter O on Mansfield, Barentine Group on Rosewood. Rob Marin, congratulations on Greenwood. Paul Yu on Piedmont. Dae-Young Her on Elmwood. Linda Roth-Burrell, congratulations, Linda, on Denker. Tiffany Whitsett, congratulations. Day Park, congratulations on 4th. Gina Ibarola and Cecilia on Lilienthal. Oh, I know that's messed up. Dae-Young Her on Apperson. Congratulations, you guys. Great day, great week of closings. New escrows. Oh, look at that. I love the small type. Lena and Eileen and Vintron, Byron too, Barentine Group, Russell Roney and An, Gabrielle Valdez. Why do I always say Gabrielle? Gabriel Valdez. Congratulations, Gabriel. Yvette and Carlos on Waverly. The Woodward team on Wilton, Ian Cherney, Bates Hennington, Tiffany and Rachel, and An all had new escrows in this week. Congratulations, you guys. Great job. Closed leases, Barentine Group and Christina Kim serving up some lease closings this week. Congratulations. New listings, single family. We got Judy Lee on Robmar in Beverly Hills. That's 5 bedrooms, 8 baths, 8,675 square feet for $7,390,000. Congratulations, Judy. That's a great listing. Let's take that one. Woo. That's a lot of bathrooms. Anna Lee on Grand, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,100 square feet for $615,000. That's on the 9th floor too, so it's got a nice little view. Paul Yu and his young protege, Alan, have a property on Sherman Way that is 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 849 square feet for just under $400,000, 3,999 and 900. On Grand Avenue, 1155 South Grand, has a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 860 square feet for 640. Look at the difference between Sherman Way and what was that, Reseda and downtown. It's almost double the price there for about the same square footage. Also, Tiffany, 828 North Hudson. Did you want to add any flavor to this, Tiffany? 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,353 square feet for $699,000.
Sure. We just went live. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, awesome. We just went live today. It is a 2-story unit, and it is on the top floor, so you don't have anyone above you. The whole complex is open air, so it does have that nice breeze going through it. The unit itself has both bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. And the second bedroom has like a bonus little nook that you could use as an office space, which is what they use it for, or like a little workout area. And that room faces west, so you get gorgeous sunset views every night or every evening. And the building itself has a cool rooftop deck that rarely gets used. So you can sit out there, barbecue, lounge around. It's cool. Yeah, we'll have it open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 1 to 4, and then brokers open Tuesday, 11 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
come see it.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Carlos Mora on Hubert has a 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,421 square feet for $1,399,000. Carlos, you want to talk about this?
Sure.
Yeah. Congratulations. That's excellent.
Hey everyone. So this is actually my first listing. And so this property is in the Leimert Park area.
Mm-hmm.
Crossroad with Crenshaw and Martin Luther King. And it's a very big lot with the property holds 4 beds, 3 baths, and it's 2,400 square feet. And very spacious, closets throughout. And
about
yeah,
the
very
condition,
excited about
Carlos.
it.
How's the condition?
Condition, it's it needs some love. So it's definitely for somebody that's gonna want to put some money into it.
Excellent. It's a great kind of Spanish style.
Sure.
Tiffany would like that in a little closer to home. Excellent. Congratulations on your. Is it on the corner too? It seems like it might be on the corner.
Yes, it is. It's on the corner.
Excellent. I love the big cactus at the end there. Congratulations. Excellent first listing. Wow.
Thank you.
Impressive. All right, next we have leases. Anna Lee has a lease on Tremaine, 1310 South Tremaine, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and it's 900 square feet for $2,600 a month. Alexandra Dion, Alex, are you on there? 6330 Orange Street, number 2, and 1 bedroom, 1 bath for 550 square feet for $1,700 a month. Vivian Young has a property, 400 South Broadway, beautiful location. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 637 square feet. Again, look at the difference in pricing there for $3,000. It's also a beautiful building. You get some views there too. Some land. Zhang Kim is selling a 0.14 acres lot. That's 4,900, just a little under 5,000 square foot lot for $259,000. I don't know if it comes with plans. It's 3965 Rambo's Drive. Do we know where that is? Somebody educate me on that. Apparently not. All right, but a nice little piece of land there. Looks like it's a downward slope and has, maybe it comes with plans. All right. Anyone else have land? Nope, we're going to pocket listings and coming soons. Who would like, anyone would like to talk about coming soon pocket listings? I saw Charlotte light up. You ready to go, Charlotte?
Yes, I have 5747 Briarcliff Road in the Oaks.
Yeah,
will be
that's nice.
coming this weekend. Oak Brokers open on Tuesday. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, pool, spa, deck, built-in kitchen,
Nice.
Fire pit, 1940s house, so it has a lot of charm, but is renovated. Kind of got like a mid-century vibe to it. We're taking photos on Friday. So come one, come all.
How much is that going to be, Charlotte?
Isn't that the question?
Well, I should say this. How much are you going to, what is going to be the pricing on it?
What are we going to list it for?
What are you going to list it for? Yeah, there you go.
It's a weird market.
Give me a range. Give me a range. You got totally in the dark.
Probably list between 2.3 and 2.5.
There you go. I can live with
square
that.
feet. There's not a lot. There's nothing on the market in the Oaks. 2 houses nearby, the ones with pools. One was listed at 1,995, sold for 2,810. And another
That's
listed.
$1 million, $900,000 over asking price, Charlotte.
I know. And I don't want to do that. That's my point. And 2450 was another one, 1,800 square feet on Beechwood, northern part. Also had a pool, went for 3 million. So.
Yeah, but this is in the Oaks too. So.
And this is the Oaks. Those weren't in the Oaks.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that $900,000 over. How much was that was bad pricing? And how much of that was just?
It wasn't bad pricing. It
Either.
listed at 1,995. It was a 1,600 and change square foot house with an ADU.
Wow.
And it went for 2,810.
Wow. Yep. It's ugly out there, guys.
Yeah, so my clients do need to sell quickly. So if you have anybody looking in the 2 to 3 million range who likes the Oaks, it really is a great house. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, but it has a separate den. So it's kind of like a formal living room that flows through. It's not open, but it's got a flow through that you can see all the way into the kitchen. So it's got that vibe. 2 fireplaces. We're not going to give any credits for them, but they do work. It has been so well maintained. My client is a nut job. Like, she has the HVAC maintained every 6 months. She has the area drains, the sewer lines snaked when there's nothing wrong. She does it every year. She's like incredible.
What style of house?
Yeah.
What style of house, Charlotte?
It's deco. It's kind of like a fake streamlined modern. It doesn't have the curves, but it does have the portal windows. Oh, and Brad Pitt's your neighbor, which is also kind of just
never
fun.
heard.
He's kind of nice to look at.
Yeah.
There's that.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Who isn't, really?
Thank you, Charlotte. Anybody else have pocket listings coming soon? Anybody? Okay, guys. All right, let's move forward.
Where is Tiffany?
Oh, Rachel.
I was waiting for
Go
Tiffany.
ahead, Rachel.
You two playing chicken with each other?
Fine, I'll start.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your text, Rachel. Yeah, but go ahead. You can pitch Huxley, and then I'll talk classic more.
That's fine. So hi everyone. We have a 2-bed, 2-bath condo, corner unit condo coming up in Los Feliz. It'll be live next week. It's going to be listed at $698. It is on the first floor, but it has this like really great kind of like wraparound porch, so there is some privacy there. We did a ton of work to the place to get it ready, new flooring and paint and all the pretty fixtures and all of that. So it'll be in really good condition. What else?
I know you have more.
HOA dues?
Oh, I don't even know what the dues are.
Oh, I think it's like 5 something.
$566.70 a month.
Yeah. And then we'll be open that following, so what is it? Next Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. Come after the award ceremony. It'll be a fun time.
Party at Tiffany's place.
I'll be in rare form for sure.
And then we have another condo coming up at 528 North Sycamore Avenue. It's a 1-bedroom, super cute and charming, and gets a lot of natural light. It's one of my really good friends' condo because she moved. Very sad, but good for someone else who's going to be coming into the unit. We'll be listing that one at $498,000, and it's super convenient to the shops on Beverly, La Brea, all of that. Again, listed at $498,000, and that one will be coming on March 30th. On March 30th, and then we'll have open houses on April 2nd and April 3rd from 1 to 4.
All right. All right, great. Thank you, Tiffany. Anyone else? I love this kind of like auction mentality. You wait for me to go to going once, going twice. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know what I was waiting.
All right. I'm going to assume that no one has anything else, and we're going to move on to our next. I think we have a little speaker at the end there, a service speaker, right? Before we leave. That's always a teaser. 360 Home Connect. And that is, I am assuming that's Justin at 360 Home Connect. How you doing, Justin?
Hey, thanks for having me, Joey. Appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
I'm just gonna have a quick little presentation here. If you want to give me some screen share rights, nothing too long.
That's up to Carly.
Okay.
I'm joking. It is up to Carly, but.
Carly, if you would please oblige, I'd be happy to get started here for you. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. Get that pulled up. And then just 1 second here. Gotta minimize this so we can.
There you go.
All right, can everybody see?
Are those two people old enough to own a property?
In this market, I don't know. It might be a little too competitive for their
saying
hearts. Well, for those of you that don't know much about 360 Home Connect, we've been working with Keller Williams for close to 8 years now. We started working with Jay Papazon's team, a bunch of teams working underneath Gary with the Southwest Market Center there in Austin, Texas. And since then, we've grown the relationship into a nationwide experience. So I'm happy to share it with you for those that aren't really familiar with the service. And it's really simple and easy. Whenever you have a client that's going through the buying, selling, or leasing process, you're simply going to send the client over to us. We're going to reach out on your behalf, and we'll set up, disconnect, and transfer all the client's utilities and home services. And it's a completely complimentary service for both you and your clients as well. So we've made it simple and easy. You know, we go to work for a lot of different market centers in different ways. We have integrations into their systems. You can batch clients over to us. I saw there were some transaction coordinators. We work with a lot of TCs and team admins, but this is going to be the traditional way that you can go to work with us. You just go to kw360connect.com. Once you get there, you're going to toggle between the top 3 options for the buyer, seller, and the renter tab. Once you get there, you're just going to fill out the fields such as the client's name, address, closing date, any other particular information that's going to allow us to better assist the client is going to go right there in the comment section. And for you TCs and admins, that's going to be things like a co-head of household or your information so we can keep you in the loop as well. And then just the agent that's actually working with the client, if it is going to be a TC or admin submitting, that way we can keep them in the loop. once we do finalize everything there for the client. Now, after you press submit, that's all you got to do. We're going to take care of everything else from there. One thing that I really do want to preface before moving on from this is that this is something that you want to take care of for your client. So rather than them handing them a marketing material or sending them this link and leaving it up to themselves, we really like to make this a really warm, personalized process for you. So take the 10, 20, 30 seconds it takes to fill out this form and press submit, and we're going to take care of everything else from there. We do recommend that you submit the client over to us at least 2 weeks in advance or as soon as they go under contract so we can get started with them as soon as possible. Now, once they get an introduction email, they can click on a calendar link to schedule a date and time that works best for them to get started with their personal home consultant. And this is going to be personalized towards you and KW. That way the client can see some of the different services that we're going to be able to offer, and it'll be a real tailored, personalized experience for them. Now, once we speak with them, we're going to figure out exactly where they're at in their process. Maybe they've already got started on some of their services and we just need to fill in the gap. Maybe we do need to set up the full suite of everything. So everything from the electric to the gas to the water, sewer, trash, cable, internet, movers, home automation. Pretty much anything you can think of as a new home service provider, we can make it a nice, smooth, streamlined process for them. Now, one thing that I really like to talk about here is that, one of the things I like the most is that this is not a pressure sales process with us. We work with all providers. So if somebody's really happy, say for instance, with their current internet service, they can transfer that without us changing any potential contract terms at an even better rate than they're typically currently paying right now. Or maybe they want to take a look at some options. They haven't moved in 10, 20, 30 years, whatever the case may be. We simply pull up that address, see what all providers are offering service there, and then we can do some price point comparisons to figure out what options are going to work best for them. Now, lastly, and this is what a lot of people love the most, is that there is a cost saving benefit. So since we predominantly only work with new homeowners, these companies do market exclusively towards our clients. So we're able to buy down those rates, pass on those savings. Last year in 2021, we saw that we saved clients over $700 a year by setting up their home services through 360 Home Connect. Now, after we finalize everything, we're going to send out a detailed itinerary. This is going to come in the form of a confirmation email. This is going to have all the clients' account numbers, activation dates, links to where they can set up their online bill payments. Any other pertinent information they may need to know about their new home services is going to be in one single email that's going to be easy for you to find and reference, as well as any other instructions that they need to follow as well, like any applications or deposits that we're going to walk them through to take care of. Now, what's really nice about this is that you as a real estate professional, as their realtor, their transaction coordinator, their admin, whoever it may be, you're going to be CC'd on this email. That way, by the time that both you and the client get to the closing table, you can have that peace of mind knowing that everything's been set up and taken care of for them. Now, lastly here, we know that unfortunately sometimes these dates change, right? Maybe the closing date gets pushed forward, maybe it gets moved back, maybe unfortunately it's mutually walked away from and canceled altogether. They simply just reach out to their personal home consultant and we'll be more than happy to reschedule all those services for them. Now, lastly here, we are not a direct-to-consumer company, so everything that we do is for you. If you listen to any family reunion talk or some of the books with Jay and Gary wrote, they talk about the number one thing that you can do to separate yourself from other potential realtors in the marketplace is how much more value are you offering than other potential prospects there. This is a great way you can offer a tremendous amount of value, and it only takes you about 10, 20, 30 seconds to do and take care of, and we'll take care of everything else from you for there. Now, lastly, wrapping up here, we do customized marketing materials. These are great for listing presentations and buyer consultations. We can customize this with your headshot, team logo, anything you'd like. We're more than happy to take care of for you. These are complimentary. Just send over a headshot over to support at 360 Home Connect, and we'll typically churn these out in about 24 to 48 hours. And I tried to get through that as fast as I could. I know you had a long meeting. I loved it.
Excellent.
And thank you so much for having us here today. If anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer any.
So appreciated, and we'll make sure that your contact information is in our follow-up email and our daily update. I think it's a great program.
Yeah, thanks so much. Really appreciate it again. And if anybody needs anything, feel free to reach out to me. You can screenshot this information. I can put it in the chat as well. And I know Liam will follow up with a great email. We have a customized video for KW agents that'll walk them through how to take advantage of it as well.
Excellent. Thank you, Justin. You have
Thanks
a
so much.
great day.
Have a great one.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
And if I'm not wrong, Carly, that's a wrap on this one.
Wants and needs, wants and needs.
Wants and needs. Oh, Charlotte. Please.
Sorry.
No. You don't have to be sorry. What do you need?
Everybody has buyers. I get it. But I have a buyer that I adore. He buys one property a year. He's looking for a condo, preferably in 91604. I could convince him probably to the southern part of 91602. At least 2 bedrooms, maybe 1,400 square feet plus. He's cash, probably up to $1 million. There's nothing on the market. So if you have anything coming, please let me know.
Thank you, Charlotte. Anyone else?
Where are all the
I'd like
people?
to
How
fill-
many other condos that are coming?
Yes, I did.
What?
What?
What was that?
I missed it.
Tiffany has condos coming, right?
I do have condos coming.
You give her a call.
I'll send you a list of the condos. Of course.
Alex Dion. Oh, Tiffany, you jumped in.
Tiffany, go.
Oh, thanks, Alex. I want to fill Rachel's bucket. So I had Rachel introduce Huxley because that's actually a seller lead from her. So this seller walked into the open house for a condo that Rachel owned and sold and was so impressed by the way she marketed it and conducted herself that he called Rachel to, list her condo. And this is a guy who goes to hundreds of open houses on his own. This is his activity. So I'm very proud of you, Rachel, for, marketing and showcasing your property so well that Rory had to call you.
Oh, thank you.
Bravo. Alex Dion.
This is a question for Rich, and I can call after. I just heard something about condos. A friend of mine was in escrow, and there was a question that the lender sent a questionnaire to the HOA saying, "Do you think there's a reasonable amount of reserves for this association?" And whoever the person was answering the question for the HOA said, "I don't know what reasonable is, but maybe not reasonable." And then the lender said, "Well, we're not gonna lend."
I don't know that it's that subjective. I think
I don't either.
Lenders look at it's not like a buddy call. They look at the percentage they have an equation, a very specific equation that they look at.
Right.
That sounds a little soft sell to me.
And most condos do a reserve, analysis. I mean, that they should, that should be available in the most. And in the future, I'd advise everybody is absolutely. It's like, if the lender's going to ask you, absolutely. It's like,
Right.
But it's not their place to give that information. Really, they have a budget. You can see in the budget.
Yeah, that's an opinion.
Yeah.
Just give me the numbers. And
Get a new lender.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
I also ran into something on a small lot that I know a lot of us are kind of buyers are heading towards those just because they're getting so much more space for their money.
Sure.
There was the appraiser came in, and because it was a small lot subdivision and he'd never appraised one before, he couldn't emotionally accept the fact that it was detached. And he checked the PUD box because obviously there is a homeowners association, but he checked the box that it was attached. And if I hadn't called the lender right before closing to say, you know, a week before, hey, is the CD gone out? I wouldn't have known. The lender was waiting for a master hazard insurance policy from the HOA, which on a small lot doesn't exist because they are in fact single family homes that are insured individually. And just there's a lot of these coming up, so be aware of that when you look at the appraisal. If that box that says attached is checked, you're going to have a problem with your loans. You need to get that fixed.
Well, yeah, and it's just, that's an ignorance issue.
No, the listing agent told the appraiser they were detached, but he said, well, they look attached to me.
But again, that's an ignorance issue on the appraisers. That appraisal is, you know, probably, you know, if there was any issue
he
with
corrected it. He did correct
disputable.
it, but the point is, it languished there for 2 weeks
It triggered.
before anybody noticed it. So just be
Triggered
aware
on the
of those
lender,
little
on the
things.
lender side. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Charlotte. Anyone else? Okay, guys. Now I'm going to say, have a great week. All right. I look forward. Don't forget about our award ceremony next Friday. Very excited to see you all. And Nowruz, happy Nowruz. And I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye, guys.